Yo, what up? It's your boy Kev.
It's your boy B. Lou.
And y'all are now tuned into the On The Low podcast.
Let's get it.
I don't know why these bitches be tripping, they all on my phone. I just be pimping, these other dudes simping. I'm making a killing, I'm chasing the millions. Yeah, I don't know why these bitches be hoes, they doing the most. I'm chasing my goals, that's how it goes. I don't know why these bitches be tripping, they all on my phone. I just be pimping, these other dudes simping. I'm making a killing, I'm chasing the millions. Yeah, I don't know why these bitches be hoes, they doing the most. I'm chasing my goals, that's how it goes. Yeah.
All right, hope everybody's doing good.
You?
Hope everybody drank their water. What's going on? We're joined here today with a very special guest. Been waiting for this one. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people for anybody who doesn't know.
Hey man, it's One Life Tay in the building on all socials. Tay, Big Belly, however you know me. On the Low podcast, man. I've been waiting for this.
Yes, sir.
sir.
This should be a good one. But before we get into today's episode, I'm going to need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit
get
that
it.
big red button for your boys. Show some love. Go check us out on Instagram at official on the low. The freestyles are going crazy on there. Reels is going up every day, every time we post.
Just a heads up, I don't rap. So take a little, you know.
Damn, I thought he came with a verse.
I thought he came with a verse.
I wish, man. I wish I had many talents, but not that talent.
Word. What else? We got a link in the description. Send a voice message into the show. Anything gets sent in gets played right here on the show. We'll talk about whatever it is y'all want to talk about. If you disagree with anything we say, that's even a better reason to send something in.
Sure.
There's also a link in the description where you can support the show if you want to just show some love. Anything sent in gets put right back in so we can grow. Let's get it, B.
All right, I got a question for you about that Girls Night Out event and I seen you post.
Oh yeah.
I was
for
just
sure.
reading about that.
Yeah.
So-
So
so-
how do I win my hotel? Tell me.
So it's a raffle. We're giving out. They're raffling off two night stays. One at the Residence Inn in Rehoboth and one at the Fairfield Inn.
Okay.
So it's a $5 per ticket, or you can buy 3 for $10. And they're just gonna raffle them off. So you got 2 chances to win a 2-night stay down in Rehoboth. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
So
So I'm raising. Go ahead. My fault.
what was that? What's that exactly like for?
So, yeah, so a girls' night out. It's a event that the Chamber of Milford holds through my job. So I work for Dover Federal Credit Union, and so we have a branch in Milford. So we're in the Milford Chamber of Commerce. So every year they pick a charity. So this year they picked the Grassroots Rescue. They rescue like abandoned and dogs that don't have a home. Put them, or that's gonna get put down in a shelter. And they rescue them and find homes for them. So that's what that nonprofit does. So all the proceeds for the event is going to go towards that charity. So I'm going to be representing Dover Federal this year. So every man that's in the participating in the Girls Night Out, they do like a kind of like it's an auction. So the women that's there, they go
Okay.
what we do. So
Nah, that's
I don't
dope.
know what I'm going to do. Well, actually, I do know what I'm doing. I'm going to save it though. The women that's in the crowd, they auction. They bid on the men that's there for a dance, and then the money goes to the charity.
That's fire.
All Girls Night Out.
You better go get that money.
How much you think you about to go for?
I don't know what the
what the base
average
price?
rate is, but I'm
Okay.
hoping I'm going for at least a couple hundred. I think I'm a nice attractive young man. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna have a suit on. Of course, I'm gonna have a cut.
Oh, of
Have the
course.
waist spinning. You know what I'm saying? Have my
Yes,
glasses
sir.
on. I'm gonna look sophisticated. So hopefully I can raise a couple $100.
You got to lure the men. I like it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it. So after this, you said you wanted to catch the game. What's the best team in the NBA right now?
Oh, the Bucks. I'm a Bucks fan. 100%. I don't even got to think.
You always been a Bucks fan?
Nah, I haven't. So I ain't gonna lie to you. So my friends give me shit all the time about switching teams, right? So I've been, especially in football, I've been a Colts fan since probably like 2003, 2004. And I was in the NBA, I was a Suns fan for a long, long time because of Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
Okay.
But then when Stoudemire got traded to the Knicks, actually he might have went there free agency, one of the two. I just went with the Knicks and then stayed with them ever since.
Yeah.
But I switched over to the Bucks probably the year before they went to before they won the chip, and then I switched. I'm a Ravens fan now, so my friends be like, "Yo, how you gonna switch and be a Ravens fan? You've been a Colts fan all your life," and I'm like, "Bro, listen to me.
Hey, just tell them
These
the Ravens used to be the
grown-
Colts. That's
I couldn't say that, bro. These grown men, first off, they don't know me. They don't know us. First off, they don't know
Facts.
us. Second off, y'all dedicate y'all lives to these grown men, and they put y'all through hell. Like, you know how
Yeah.
agonizing it is as a fan when your team don't win no
Oh,
championship.
I know. I'm a
or-
Washington fan.
bro.
Exactly. So why would you? This is my reasoning when they ask me, why would you dedicate all your loyalty to a team that don't know you and one that's not winning. Like if you're a fan of something, it should make you happy, right? So I'm gonna pick a team that's gonna make me happy.
I like the logic.
You see what I'm saying?
I like it.
makes
I
sense,
like it.
right?
Like-
Yeah, so I'm a Bucks fan now. I'm a big Giannis fan. Like I feel like he's the best player in the league, hands down, bro.
I can't even be mad at that.
Yeah, so
I can't be mad at it.
I'm a Bucks fan.
I'm just glad my Boston, they're playing good now.
I can't be mad, especially because you said they're Ravens. I'm a Ravens fan too.
Oh, I'm outnumbered right now.
Yeah,
Cam's a Ravens fan too.
There's three of us in the room.
I don't know what Lamar gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna follow him or not. I might go back to the Colts depending on who they draft.
Lamar
So
need to.
I'm
They
up
just
in the
need to.
air right now.
We need to pay Lamar. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, what's the latest update with him?
How we gonna pick up Odell and then not pay Lamar? That would be
I
crazy.
don't know what they plan on doing with him, but they need to figure it out though.
Like nothing has changed since they said he wanted to, or since he said he wanted to trade.
No,
He
they're
requested
still.
a trade, and that was it. Yeah, so
Damn, it's been quiet over there in Baltimore. What's
Hey, they're making moves behind the scenes, so we waiting to find
not
out.
the right ones. Pay him.
they should have been that. I don't know what's going on.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know either. You sports bet or nah?
I've been trying to cut back on all my vices. I was a big gambler.
Yeah.
I should say gambler, a big sports bettor in my previous years. But when the new year came, I told myself I was gonna make some changes, and I've been kind of like dialing it back. But
Yeah.
I still follow all the sports pages, FanDuel,
Still be
VR
checking the
sports betting and
spreads.
stuff. Yeah, I still pay attention to all of it, but I don't nearly bet as much as I used to. Yeah,
No, yeah, I don't even gamble. Like, I just asked that to see if you did. But
yeah.
Right.
It's
Like,
fun to
yeah.
track, but yeah, it's just it's mentally draining when you do that every single day.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to let that shit go.
Yeah, I never got into the sports betting, but I had just this past year I got into gambling, like poker and blackjack.
Okay, yeah, that'd be rough too on you when you.
Man,
casinos,
oh,
man.
I went in my first time playing poker and I was up like I doubled my money. I went in and lost that money. I won the second time.
It's not meant for you to win. That's
Right.
Tell me.
Hey, I'm even. I ain't lose money.
Yeah, but that gambling high, like I be telling
Exactly.
people, like that gambling high better than any high you could ever get. Like
It is.
drinking, smoking, whatever you do to get high, is nothing compared to that gambling high when you go in
Yeah,
that
and
casino.
my
You
very
strike
my,
'em.
my very first hand playing blackjack ever at a casino was a ace and a jack.
Yeah, you was hooked ever
Man.
since. He got that 3-2 money and he was hooked ever since.
So yeah, let's keep playing. Oh, I ended up losing like $80,
That's how
and
they
then,
get you.
and then I bought in for another 100, and I made all my money back, and then some that night.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
But I'm good. I don't be in there a lot.
Yeah, as long as you know, I feel like gambling is cool as long as, like Drake said, it's for recreation and not for income.
Yeah.
It's not a lifestyle. It's just recreation. Yeah.
Some people do it though. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, some people good enough to. I got a boy, one of my homeboys. He don't work. He just gamble, sports bet.
That's just
and
crazy.
he make good bread too. So
That's crazy.
more power to him.
More power to him.
All right, we're gonna switch gears real quick.
What's up?
Give me a reason why you think relationships today aren't working.
Ooh, he got right in his duffel. I would say probably the two biggest things is social media and communication. I feel like people be having too much pride, too much ego to communicate and work things out, and then social media just changes everything. Like
Yeah.
having the world literally
In your pocket, yeah.
pocket, on your palm, like in the palm of your hand, being able to just reach out and talk to anybody, just makes it so much harder to like stay faithful, stay focused. Like
Yeah.
just tough, bro. Like
Yeah.
like I learned probably within the last year, keeping a woman happy is not hard. Like it's really not hard at all. Like you really got to do pretty much do 4 things really well, and you can make any woman happy. Like make any woman happy. So like you got to communicate. Like I said, you got to be able to talk to them. You got to be patient.
That's a big one.
Women, you know,
Working on
You
that.
know how women are.
Very
Like,
good.
that's
Yeah.
humans, just humans in general. Like you got to be patient.
Got
when
to.
dealing with any human. You got to be romantic as a man. Like if you're not
Oh, yeah.
romantic, you just not. This is not gonna work out. So you
Exactly.
gotta find out.
Charismatic.
Yeah, whatever that woman love language is, you gotta find out whatever it is.
And I think you have to stay romantic
Oh,
too. That's
yeah,
the other
absolutely.
part. Like you
Yeah.
like you can't be that in the beginning and then be like, oh, got her now. And
yeah,
then chill.
and then chill out because then the love it's gonna flare out.
Yeah.
So whatever her love language is, you gotta just find out what it is, shower with it, and like you said, stay consistent with it. And of course, lastly, the most important, bedroom. You gotta gotta make her happy in the bedroom. I feel as even if you're not that good with the first 3, if you're real good at the last one, you might be able to even like
You can make up for
You
it.
can make up for it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
But if you do them 4 things, which I don't think is them 4 things is very hard to do. Like you can make a woman happy long lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta stay the man you were when you pulled her.
Exactly. So I feel like the distractions that come in there throw those 4 things off, and it's just like, damn, like Because you can get on Instagram, go to your explore page, and be like, oh, I like her. Let me go on her DM. Let me take her on a date. Like it makes it harder for you to stay focused on that one thing.
Worldwide marketplace.
At least for me, anyway. That's
I think Instagram gives everyone the illusion of options. So it gives you the illusion of you have all these options, but really they're not really there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't really have them. Like before, you used to have to go outside to go find somebody.
That's 100%. Yeah.
Now you can lay in your bed and find somebody.
Yeah, you can say that go to the mall or go to church or go
Yeah.
to school and to find somebody. Now you can literally just, you know what I mean? Like you said, just go
Swipe
on
left
Instagram.
or right.
Yeah, Tinder, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. Like, yeah, it's a wild world, man. You gotta-
We're living in a time where like the girl who lived in the middle of nowhere in Delaware used to be stuck with who's in the area.
I was about to say that.
Now she can get flown out to wherever. Like it's crazy, bro. It's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, and there be some gyms in the middle, like
Bro,
Yeah.
like,
some gyms.
that you never like. Cause like we were just talking about Dewey earlier. I'm at this one joint down there. I want to say like last year, and I like to say that I know a lot of people because between friends of friends,
Yeah.
Instagram, like I see a lot of people around. Met this joint. She's like, yeah, I'm from I think she was from Cheswold. It's like I've never seen you nowhere before.
Never.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I decided to go through her followers. I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 celebrities that follow her. A girl that lived in Cheswold.
That's crazy.
I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to compete with that one. Sometimes you gotta know. You gotta,
You
look
gotta
and
stay
just
out
be
that
able to know.
follower.
You see a couple of them checks, a
I'm
couple of them
nosy.
blue
I'm a
checks.
nosy nigga. Like I'll keep it 100. I'm very, very nosy, especially when it's somebody like I might be halfway interested in. I do my research.
You gotta do you
Right.
have to.
You gotta
Yeah.
do your research.
You gotta do the background check.
Yeah, but
But-
yeah, that was a crazy one there. I wasn't
Speaking of blue checks, you think you can trust a blue check anymore?
Oh, nah.
You can buy them now, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For a Netflix subscription for $14.99.
$14.99. I feel like I got mixed signals on that. I feel like that whole blue check thing is like a social experiment. Because like before you could buy them, people took blue checks and treat them like they was gold.
Yeah.
Now that it's accessible to everybody, now nobody cares about them no more.
Yeah,
So,
like it was a goal of mine for the podcast to end up getting a blue
have
check.
Blue check, right?
I mean, so that's just a goal we're not going to obtain because
So y'all not gonna buy one?
I ain't gonna buy one. No,
Why not?
why would I buy one? It doesn't hold any
You
weight.
said it wasn't your goal.
It doesn't hold any weight. You, had to-
Why do
you
feel
used to have to
way?
earn
'Cause
that
everybody-
shit.
Okay.
You used to have to earn it.
Okay.
Like you had to show a reason to get it.
And now it's just like you can just go buy one.
Anybody could get one.
That's fair enough.
Anybody
Yeah,
with $14.99 every month.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy one necessarily, but I don't blame people that do. I guess it comes with perks. I guess it's supposed to like
Allegedly, you get more reach or something like that.
yeah. So if it's like a business, if I had like a business page, technically buy one. But on my personal, nah.
I'm gonna let them experiment.
Yeah.
See what. They,
I'm gonna let the analytics.
Yeah, see what
the
they talk
analytics
about.
say, and then if it's
Facts.
proven that the blue check works, then One Life Apparel might
Yeah.
blue checked up.
but if you DM us and you got a blue check, we can see when you got it,
Yeah, you can check it.
and that holds weight on if we bring you on.
I'm not pressed. As long as you can spit. But,
Yeah.
But here's my next question. All right, I'm gonna set the scene for you.
Okay.
You and Dewey. You about 2 Dewey Devils in. You feel a nice little breeze because you in North Beach. A breeze blowing. Feel me? You see a little fine ting over there in the corner.
Right.
She give you that look. How do you go about getting that? How do you go about closing the distance?
Oh man, that's a good question because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm terrible at catching hints, bro. I'm so bad at catching hints. Like, I would be in my bed, laying in my bed on my phone scrolling, and something will hit me from 2 months ago. Like, oh my god, like she sent the hint at me, and I didn't catch it.
Right.
I'm terrible at catching hints.
That's the time you smacking the pillow in the
Yeah,
bed
I'm like,
fuck.
bro, like damn. She
When you're
really was
reviewing
like-
the game tape?
Yeah, I'm like, damn, like she was really like trying to put that thing on me, and I didn't even catch it. But
Yeah.
to answer your question, if we at the bar, I probably lead in with a drink.
Okay.
Or introduce myself. I don't know. I might say something corny. I'm a corny dude. Like,
Yeah.
but women like that though. Like, you
Yeah.
can't be too corny. It has to be like a fine.
You gotta be
balance.
It's all
corny with
about how you say
confidence.
it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You gotta have a little. Women like a little corny, but not too.
Yeah, I'm corny as hell too.
Yeah, it just depends. So I'll probably leave in a little something corny. Ask her if she want to drink, introduce myself, and then from there see where the conversation goes.
Okay.
I feel as though like even though a woman may throw a hint out there at you, if she can't hold a conversation, I'm not about to
Yeah.
Nah.
carry a conversation while we out. So it really just depends though how the conversation goes.
Yeah. So you like buying. So you like buying the drink.
I won't say I like buying a drink.
I ask 'cause
I'd rather spend the money on myself, but
Yeah.
I'm not selfish with the drink. Like
Okay.
I don't mind buying a woman a drink or taking her out on a date to get to know her. Like I'm not selfish with my money at all.
So is it a red flag if you walk up to a Johnny, you're talking to her, and then she looks at you and says, "Buy me a drink"?
Yeah, that
That's
is,
that.
I don't want to say it's dead, but it's like, damn, like that's the first thing that you
Okay.
with. Like it'd be different if like we had a great conversation and we talking, we chatting it up, and I don't offer. And then she may say, oh,
Yeah.
well, you know what I'm saying? Buy me a drink. But if you automatically just throw the, oh, yeah, let me get a drink out there, I'm going to kind of look at you like, I might even still buy the drink for real just because I'm a nice guy. But,
Yeah, you nicer than me.
A lot nicer.
yeah, I don't know. Luckily, that's never happened to me. Like, Drum's like, oh, you just buy me a
That's
drink.
never happened to you. Bro, they be trying me, bro.
They be trying Brian, really.
They be-
It must look like you got bread. That's probably
Bro,
why.
they be bro. When I tell you they be my go-to line
Like,
now,
I read.
and they try me so much, I came up with a line to get them away
Got
from
an
me,
auto
bro.
response, huh?
Bro, my auto response, bro. Anytime, buy me a drink. Does that work every time? Like that's my. Does that work on everybody? Anytime a girl comes up to me and says that, and 9 times out of 10, they get mad, like and they storm away. But then they come back to me later that night, which is always interesting.
With a drink in their hand from someone else.
Yeah, they come back with a drink in their hand from somebody else and try to talk to me, and I'm like, well,
Women don't go out with $10 in their pocket and
They'll go
come
out with
home
nothing.
and come home
Yeah.
with that same $10 in their pocket.
they'll come home with more in their pocket than when they started sometimes.
I don't blame them. That you
And
gotta play the game. Like, but
Yeah.
the thing I tell people, like I got a younger brother, so he got a girl now. But when he was single, I was like, bro, I'm like, women going try to play the game. You gotta just know how to play it back. Like, it's
Yeah.
all part of the game, and you can't be mad when something happened to you and the girl play you because just
You got to charge it to the
Yeah.
game.
That's just how the game go.
Like how have you seen that women run game?
Oh
in your experience?
That's a great question. I'm trying to think of a good, just like you said, just out the bar, going in and out of friend groups, playing guys, getting this guy to pay her bills, do this, do that. Like just women that I don't want to say they sneaky because, like I said, they playing the game. Like if it was socially acceptable for men to do the same thing, we would.
Exactly.
Like
Right.
it's socially acceptable for women to let 3-4 different guys pay their bills, or them to have a food guy or a guy that
They be in the
put gas
contacts.
the
That'd be
car.
like gas.
Yeah, like it's socially acceptable for them to do that, which I'm totally fine with. Like
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like if we're gonna be messing with each other, you gonna give me something in return.
Yeah.
You should be able to ask me for some bread here and there, or me buy you food every once in a while. But
Yeah.
like women, they know the game and they play it well. So
Yeah.
salute to them.
So are you big on going out on dates? You like doing that?
Yeah, I love going out on dates.
Same way. What's
I love
what's
going out on dates.
don't tell me your go-to spot, but what's like a good spot that you like?
It depends because I got levels of dates.
Do you have a
So do
spot
I
that you
though.
like?
levels of dates.
You have to have levels. So like what's like your introductory, like, all right,
All right, so if I got a girl, and I know this is gonna sound so bad, but I'm saying it anyway, and I know that we're never going to go to the next level. I'm just dating her just because I'm
Okay.
interested in her, or
Yeah.
just be physically attracted to her. I want to get to know her, but I know we're not going to take the next level. It could be like a level 1 date. So my level 1 date is something like
Got the
usually
tears.
anywhere between like
2 for $25.
$50 to like $75. We may go to a movie, may go bowling.
Okay.
Maybe get some ice cream or something like a lower level
Right.
Yeah.
type dinner
Low
date.
investment.
That's like a level 1. Then you got your level 2 where it's like,
Okay.
I don't really know if we want to go to the next level, but I'm not ruling it all the way out.
Okay.
That could be anywhere between like 75 then like $100, $125. So that may be,
So what's that, like cheesecake? What's that?
yeah. So that's like
Okay.
your restaurant. So that's like sushi. That's like something special. Like not
Yeah.
special, but something
A little
better
better.
than the level
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Then you got your level 3 where you trying to impress. So like if you got a girl, y'all been chatting in the DM, like y'all been responding to each other pictures.
Yeah.
She a little tough one to work your way in there, and you finally got the chance. That's your level 3. Like those are usually like $150 dates or more.
Yeah.
You might go to another city. You might go to Chesapeake
Yeah.
up in middle or
That Chesapeake. What you know about that Chesapeake?
hey, bro, I'll be around. I'll be outside. I'll be outside, bro. I'll be
Yo,
outside.
that's a perfect. The water right there set the
sir.
scene.
I
Oh
ain't
my
hit the
goodness.
Chesapeake yet, but I'm
nice
hip
up there.
though. But
Boy,
I'm hip.
what?
nice.
Wait till you get a level 3-er.
Yeah, that's my level 3 date. Might go to DC.
Okay.
Nice spots in DC. Maybe take her to brunch. Go down to the beach. But that's like your level. So it's just depends on the girl
Yeah.
and what I got going on. That's all.
I like that. I
But
like
love
the
dates, though.
levels.
Yeah, I love going out on dates and getting to know women.
Yeah.
I'm a people
Right.
person. I just like talking to people in general. So
Yeah.
You want to talk about your first date formula?
My first date formula.
what your joint look like?
All right. I mean, my formula, I usually have, so what I've come to learn is that you need to go to at least 2 different places. You-
Okay.
maybe 3, depending upon the,
Let me take my.
not because, all right, so Pete, it's something about the, it's something about the venue change that makes it feel like she's been more places with you. She's more comfortable with you.
Okay.
So I've come to realize that all right, the first location could be like, say we go get that 2 for $25 at Applebee's. You feel me? Go something slight. You feel me? You just in there.
Cool. Yeah.
It's a nice introduction. Like we talking, she's opening up a little bit. Like you'll notice, like a lot of the times on a first date with a girl, her body language will be a little more closed off. But then midway through the day, it opens up. But when you get to that second spot, she's like way more open. Like way more open. She's relaxed. She's touching now. Like they're like you're touching each other more. Like it's more. It sets the scene. Like it levels up. So like we go from Applebee's. Let's say you go grab a drink somewhere. Go out to like a little bar. Depending upon who it is, you might want to be ducked off at a bar. You feel me? Go to.
It's certain spots that you gotta like stay away because you know you're gonna see somebody
Everyone.
that you know, or everybody. So
Yeah.
I don't even go out on dates in Dover because I know somebody
Can't,
can see
right?
something and say something like it's
But
dark.
you know what I realized? So we call this the dark game. You can, if they see you with someone out, it makes you more appealing sometimes. And it depends on who you have with you.
Yeah.
So like I'll let them talk about it because they talking about it. They're gonna, you see me with a joint, now you know I'm capable enough to bring one. So a lot of the times it works in your favor, but you have to know how to go about it because you can't entertain all the little petty talk behind it. You have to just, I was doing my thing, like, you feel me, whatever. But like definitely 2 spots. First spot, food. If you're gonna get food with her, sit next to her at the bar. Do not sit across from her.
Yeah, that's
Key.
crucial. Yeah,
You sit across from her, now it's like you're interrogating her. Like,
Like
nah.
like a booth.
and y'all always looking at each other.
Get in
like,
on the same side.
Yeah, like
staring
you
at
can't
her,
just
like, man,
you over here smacking down food, looking into her face. Like, nah, sit next to her. That way you can touch all that good stuff, bro. Like,
you got good. I'll be you a sneaky one. I'll be seeing you out too, but I don't want to say nothing because I don't like when people blow my spot up, so I don't want to say nothing. But I'll be seeing y'all out, bro. Y'all be outside.
I'll be, you feel me?
Y'all
I'll
be,
definitely
both
be
of y'all
outside.
be outside. I know I'll be seeing y'all.
I'll be minding my business. You feel me? I'll be,
Yeah, but the thing I like is
in the
y'all
night.
always make sure y'all come over and show love.
always,
Oh, yeah.
always.
Definitely approve it.
Of
Y'all be
course.
outside though.
I'll wait till you're not busy because we be seeing you too.
Oh, there we go. Like I said, I'm a people person, bro. I like being outside, like talking to people,
Yeah.
interacting with people. That's just what I do. You know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you see yourself with a wife and kids? Like
Oh, absolutely, bro. Like,
what's
just talking about-
what's the timeline for that?
if I had to, I mean, I don't know what God got in store for me. But I turned 27 this year, so I'll be
hey.
30.
Damn, my fault.
Yeah. Kevin Hart said, "Dang, man, why you say it like that?" Yeah, I'll be 27 in October. So if I had to, if the world was perfect and I could plan it out my way, I'd be married and have 2 kids by at the latest 32, 33. Because
Okay.
when my kids turn 18, they graduate high school, I'll still be in my early 50s. So
Yeah.
still live an active lifestyle. I don't want to have kids too late. I don't want to be one of them old parents
Yeah.
too old to interact with their kids. I still want to be young and in my prime,
Yeah.
or near my prime
Right.
anyway. When I have kids, but yeah, definitely want to have a wife and kids for sure. That's definitely something that's part of my goals in life is to have a wife and kid. I mean, I get why people may say they don't want a wife or maybe have kids, but that's never even been an option for me. Like that's always been in my in the goals for me to have.
I feel like that's what we're on this world to do.
Yeah.
To reproduce and
Oh yeah, for
further
sure. Like I
life.
definitely want to leave a legacy. Like, and whatever you believe in, like whatever God, whether it be Jesus Christ or if you're a Christian or you Buddhist or Allah, whoever you believe in, I feel like God, whoever you worship to, I feel like He put you on earth for a purpose, right? So like once you figure out your purpose, like I tell people all the time, like find your purpose and just follow it, because like once you know it, you know it.
right.
And it's like, I tell my friends all the time, like, or I was having a talk with my mentor and he was kind of looking at me crazy until I broke it down. I was like, knowing your purpose is harder day to day than just being average. Cause like, it's easy to just wake up an hour before you got to go to work, just go to work, come home,
Eat some food.
go play the game for a couple hours, go to sleep and just wake up and do it all over again.
Yeah.
And go to the weekend, go out, get drunk, come home,
Yep.
link something Friday night.
Lick something. That's
Link. I said link, not lick, link.
no. Link.
Do that again on Saturday, and
Yeah.
then repeat every week. Like it's easy to do that, and we've all done it. Because like I said, it's easy to do it. But when you want to like elevate your life and take your, you know what I'm saying, to the next level,
Yeah.
and you know what your purpose is, that's enough to like drive you crazy when you're not doing what
Facts.
you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
So yeah, like that's I know what my purpose is on earth. So
Yeah.
just striving every day to get there, and definitely wife and kids is in that purpose.
Yeah.
So say y'all get engaged and your fiance says she doesn't want your last name. How are you responding?
Why? Just that's gonna be my next one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking me. I was like,
'cause there
I
can
don't
be a
know.
good reason. Like my mom, she didn't change her last name fully. Like it's hyphenated. So she kept her last name and just added my dad's last name onto it. So if there's a good reason why, I'm open minded to that. Like I'm not like if my wife is a doctor or a dentist and she worked hard and she got like a dentistry or a doctor's office or some type of business that has her last name and that's like her identity and she wants to keep it, fine with that. Because you worked hard your whole life with that last name and you feel like that's a part of you, that's part of your brand, I'm cool with that. But if you don't want to take it just I don't want your last name, then that's a conversation where you're gonna have to like break down and be like, all right, well, what
Just to let you know that she don't need no man.
yeah, what are we doing here? Like,
Oh man.
are you doing it for a pride thing, or is it?
Yeah.
Like, is it actually a logical reason why you not want to take my last name? Like,
Yeah.
What about you?
What about me? What was the question?
Like, say you're engaged and your
Oh, what did she
fiance
say?
doesn't want to take your last name.
She gonna take my last name.
ain't no choice with him. Either that or she got to hit the road, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm smart enough to maneuver the conversation in any way to make her realize that it's the best idea to get my last name.
It's fair.
It shows unity. If we have kids, it shows that mommy and daddy got the same last name. They're together. It's about a unit. It's about the family unit, and there's nothing but benefits to it. I don't see why she would want to keep her last name unless, I guess, like you said, if she like grinded forever for it. But I'll still be like, "But you with me now, so just change it." Like, you feel me?
He said he gonna persuade her.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. I'd rather like you said, it creates the unity. It shows your
see that.
kids that y'all are together. I would take a hyphenated if it's really that big a deal. But if you're like, no,
I guess it really for me, like I said, it would be the reason why. Like,
Right.
why do you not want to change it? And then we just have
Yeah.
to, like communication, like I mentioned earlier. Like you really
Facts.
got to be able to communicate. Like in my younger years, because I was in a relationship from 11th grade all the way through college. So for 5 years and then another couple months after that. So for most of my younger years, and I was not the best communicator at all. Like I'm a big like owner of my feelings. Like I don't want people to be able to control my emotions.
Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
I shut it down. Like if it's something going on, I'll just be like, you know what, whatever. I'll shut it down. But I'm learning as I get older, that's not healthy. Like you gotta be able to communicate your feelings, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Which I've been struggling with lately because it's like, damn, why do I feel like this? And why am I opening up to people that may not even care? But you got to do it though.
Yeah.
To a certain point, you got to do it. Like you don't want to overshare. But
Exactly.
you still got to be able to communicate your feelings healthily because if you don't, you're just gonna go throughout your life not being able to communicate and talk to people. And obviously that's all
Facts.
work. Yeah,
That's a big
get
fact.
places. Yeah.
That's a big fact. One thing I had to learn with women was like, you can't just tell them. You have to show some type of emotion. Like you can't just be straight. You can't just be like monotone, flatline, no emotions, like and pushing shit off. You have to tell them how you feel, why you feel that way, and then let it play out.
Yeah, that makes them more vulnerable to you when you can open up and be vulnerable with them. Like,
The key is to know when to do it though.
yeah,
Yeah,
and how to.
Yeah, the key is to know when to do it and not to get too soft with it, like to the point where she's like, "All right, I can run all over you now." Like,
yeah. You gotta have some type of like wall. Like there has to be some type of safe space in between
yeah,
feelings and like, all right, this is like the boundary. You gotta be able to set
exactly.
the boundary.
And
Yeah,
whatever
like,
you do, don't cry.
Why not?
Don't cry in front of your girl.
you crying in front of your girl?
It obviously depends on the reasons. Like, say a close friend or family member had passed or something, like some shit like that. That's different. But if you're just in there crying because you're upset because she hurt your feelings, I think
What?
turn her
It
off.
depends. Like I'm one of the people like I don't like when like adults be like talking to the kid, oh, don't cry. Like crying is a natural, healthy like release of emotion. So like I don't want to say I'm a big crier, but like I haven't cried in I'm trying to think when the last time I cried. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I had some stuff going on, and I just
Let it out.
one of them Drake songs came on, and I was it was one of them
man.
angry cries. I just had to let it out. But
Yeah.
before then, I haven't cried in like years. But crying
Yeah.
is like a natural, like it was a good cry. It was one of them good cries too, where I felt immediately better afterward.
Yeah.
So you right in a sense where you don't want to just be a cry baby, but it's not wrong with crying in front of your girl. Like I've cried in front of women once or twice before, for good reason. But yeah, like you said, that's it's true. You don't want to cry all the time, but I feel like you should never be like, oh, I don't want to cry in front of them. But that's just my opinion. Though. That's just how I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm big on.
I've done it once or twice before. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm big on not crying in front of your girl because like I believe if I'm supposed to be the rock in a relationship, like as a man, if I'm supposed to be the rock, if I'm supposed to be the leader, how could you trust me to hold it down in tough times if I break down in front of you? Now I'm not saying don't cry.
Right.
I'm saying don't cry in front of her. I'm saying cry in your whip, let it out, scream, punch the steering wheel all you need to, let it out dolly, and then come to her. Let her know that you were sad, but you don't just leave out the part that you was crying in the whip, bro. Like that's the way I look at it.
Oh, I mean, I can see what you're saying, but like
feel
I said,
me?
crying is just like it's a human emotion though. Like that's,
Yeah,
it's
I'ma
like
let
a
it out
regular-
in the whip.
So you just you not crying in front of your girl. at
No,
all, never.
Nah.
I can respect it. I can get it, but me, like I'm not. Like I said, as I've gotten older, how old are y'all?
20.
I'm
shit,
25.
24.
You don't know how old you
I
are?
don't
like
think
20.
about it.
You start doing
My
math.
birthday
I'm-
next month.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, and this like has happened within like the past like year or so. I've gotten so much better with communicating my feelings and my emotions. That I'm not like masking them as much as I used to. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like I've gotten so much better with it too. Just like crying, it's seen like as a not manly thing, and I don't think that's true. Like, I understand what y'all saying, but I just feel like it's not a feminine thing to do. Like, you just expressing your emotions, and if sometimes you gotta let a couple of tears drop because you're feeling some type of way, whether it's sad, angry, happy. Like you can cry when you're happy. So you're not crying in front of your girl if you're happy.
I don't cry when I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't really cry. I've never.
I've never shed a tear of happiness in my life.
Me either, but I'm saying hopefully that happens to one of us one day. Are you saying so? If let's say
The only time
I can't see it happening,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
I really can't see it happening.
wedding, your wife.
Yeah, I was about to say that might be the only time I let it slide.
And you crying, you're not.
I think I'd cry. I'd be like,
You're not gonna let it go. You're not
I'll
gonna let it go.
I'll let
Like,
one fall.
If you really overcome with so much emotion, you found your dream girl, whatever that may be, and she finally walking down the aisle. And if you like me, you done been with so much with these women.
You ain't gonna let one tear fly.
And you finally made it. You're
I
not gonna
probably
cry?
won't. I've never cried. Like I can't even imagine crying because I'm happy.
No, but
it
I'm
don't
asking
even sound
though,
right.
like if you felt that emotion. And
Oh, you're
and
saying if
going
I
through
felt
that
the need to?
and you felt, oh, I'm about to cry. You gonna hold it back or you gonna let it go?
Knowing myself, I'm gonna hold it back.
Oh man, I'm a
Standing in front of in front of my whole family, in front of everybody, I'm
They
holding
eat
it
that
back.
shit up.
So what?
They would eat that shit up.
Exactly,
that's
but
like
I don't
happy.
care.
That's a happy moment though. Like
It's a super happy moment. I would be cheesing, not crying. Like
you could be smiling and crying at the same. Like those are happy
bro.
tears, bro. You gotta let them out, bro.
I'm an ugly crier. I'm not about to cry in front of everybody. Get flicked up with the lip with the. Nah, that's different.
Okay, that's I get what you're saying.
You gotta know your role, bro.
Hey,
You gotta know your role.
It's all right to let a couple tears fall. Like I said, bro, when I cried the other week, I felt so much better afterwards, bro.
Yeah.
Like I felt magnificent.
So while we're on the topic of emotions, this just popped back into my head. I thought I had it before, but I lost it. But so I had to learn how to do this too with women. Is a lot of times I would bottle in what I was feeling because of her emotions. So like I just take it. If I didn't like something or if I was like something made me feel away, I would just keep it to myself to spare her emotions and not make her feel like, oh, why are you being like this to me? Why are you being like that to me? Like for the longest, bro, I used to always bottle it up. But now, this man will tell you, I have no filter, bro. Like I'll straight up tell you, I don't like
You
when
think
you
it
do that.
came
I
from
don't
a
like when you
place
do
of like
this.
not want to lose them?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, it came
gotta-
from a place of scarcity of like, nah, don't leave. Like, nah, like I need to keep you here.
Yeah, you got to find like a balance, like you said, because you don't want to just not have a filter at all, but you also don't wanna just not hold it back. So you got to find like every woman's different. So and they
Yeah, of
all like
course.
and all talk and all act different ways. So you got to find like, especially with that one. That's why our patience and communication comes into key. So like y'all got to have them conversations. Like, all right, well, I didn't like when you did this. Like some women not gonna take that well, some women might. So you got to just find a way that works for
Facts.
them. Yeah, I feel the same way. That I used to be like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing because she might get upset or she might,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, get an attitude. Then I don't hear from her for a couple of hours. So
Exactly.
I just want to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff builds up, and then once it gets to a
pops.
certain point, it's no turning back from it. So like those are the things that, as I'm like I said, approaching 30, it was like, I can't be going
Can't do that.
in and out of these relationships because
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Nigga. Like, I'm dating the married now at this point. Once I get to where I gotta go. So yeah.
What are some red flags to stay away from?
Man, I gotta think of some new red flags now.
Some red flags for me. And I don't want y'all to take this out of context, but I don't date. Let me not say I don't date. I don't prefer women with kids. And I hope that y'all don't take this out of context.
I'm right here with you, brother.
Oh no, yeah.
Don't take this out of context for the women that's watching, because I love, first I'm gonna start off, I love single mothers. My mom was a single mom for years before she got married. Y'all hold it down. I love y'all. But most of the time, just speaking generally, there's some other stuff that's going on in the background as far as family dynamic that is gonna affect our relationship.
Yep.
If anybody's in my close friends, y'all know I'll be in there talking crazy. Like I just like to rant. I just like to get on the close friends and just talk it out.
Yeah.
But like most of the time, you got women that, at least that I've dealt with, that got kids, which I respect 100%. That don't like men in the house while their kids home. They'll wait until they with the grandmom or grandparents or with the dad or whatever. So they'll wait. Like, oh, I can't see you tonight. I gotta wait till the weekend, or I gotta wait till next week. But I don't know if y'all know, most of these dudes don't be taking their kids. Like they don't be watching their kids. So like the mom always got the kids. So like, how are we gonna spend time together if you always got your kid?
You're always number two.
And I'm 100% fine with you not wanting me to come over when your kid home, because that's a boundary thing. That's a respect thing. 100%, I get it. Safety, I get privacy, I get it.
Facts.
But if I'm can never come over because your baby dad never got his kid, or you ain't never got no babysitter, we just not gonna work.
Yeah.
Then you got the baby dad jealous thing. Like you gotta worry about looking over your shoulder because you messing with his baby mom and he want his family back and she don't want him. Like it's just
Right.
things that I would rather stay away from. I'm not saying that if I met a woman and we got along, personality, everything click, chemistry's good, and she got a kid, I'm be like, oh nope, can't do it. Like I would still consider taking it to the next level, but off the rip, like I'm not actively seeking out a woman that has a kid. Like but it just depends. Like everything is
Ain't no wrong.
And that's well said. That's well said.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do it because I'm gonna always come second to that kid, and that's not what I want. Plus, I want my first kid to be our first kid.
Yeah, that's another thing. Was like I want to start a family. I want to say fresh off, but like I want your first kid to be my first kid. If it don't work out that way, then understandable. This just wasn't in the plans for me. But I would want our first kid to be mine and yours. But like I said, I'm not ruling it out, but just because I don't want y'all on my neck. I love the single moms, but yeah, I don't want to say that's a red flag because there's nothing wrong with being a single mom. Like things change, people change after you have kids. Like it is what it is, but that's probably like the only thing that's like, well, if I see it, I'll be like, it make me kind of reconsider it because you never know what's going on in the back. And then if you ask, are they gonna be 100 about what's going on? Like
they're gonna try to sugarcoat it.
Like you just never know. But besides that, I'd probably say career, like what they do for work, can sway what I think about them. Ambitious, or their ambitions in life. Like if you just content with just doing whatever you're doing now, or stuck in the same place, complacent.
So you would say like how much a woman makes matters to you?
Not even how much she makes, but just what she does as far as like her ambition. So like if you, I don't know, I don't want to job shame anything, but I'm just saying like when I talk to you, you could be, I don't know, you could work for waste management, picking up trash. I don't care what you do, but like what are your goals and ambitions for life? Like you want to be vice president of the Delaware trash pickup? Like you want to get there? Cool. What can I do to help? If we're gonna be locked down in, we're gonna be together. What can I do to help you get there? Like as long as you got ambitions, I don't care what you do. Just don't be complacent in what you're doing, because complacency will take you over if you around it all the time. Like
that's a fact.
Man,
You wouldn't want like a housewife?
I would love to make enough money to the point where my wife don't gotta work. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would love that.
I'm on the same type of time, bro.
Ideally, that's
If
how
I
I
can,
would.
yeah, if I can find, and I'll get there eventually. I'm gonna speak it into existence to the point where I'm making 6 figures, $1 million a year, and my wife don't gotta work. Absolutely, it's less stress on her. Whatever she want to do, like, I mean, I know a couple of housewives, and they hate being in the house. They hate being in the house all the time, but the way that their lifestyle set up, they gotta be there all the time. So if, like I said, if it was a perfect world, whatever my wife want to do, she want to work, she'll work. If she don't want to work, she'll stay home.
Yeah.
Just depends. Yeah.
Like for me, ideally, she gonna work for me. Like ideally, that's
She
the
gonna work for you.
yeah. Be my assistant.
Oh, like work for you, like so
Yeah.
you gonna have
Yeah.
your own company and she gonna work. Okay.
Yeah.
My mind went somewhere else.
You mean like
I thought like he was talking about like in the house, like she gonna work for me.
Oh.
Like, damn, Ryan. Like,
Yeah, glad we clarified that.
Yeah, I'm glad that you cleared that up because my
Nah,
head
yeah,
automatically went
Nah,
there.
yeah. She gonna be a W-2 employee. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah, okay. You gonna pay her and all? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
of course. Pay her. She be my little assistant, be my little boo. Feel me? That way, she don't ever gotta say I can't because of work. Huh? I'll do your hours. Like you feel me? It's not.
guess what? You
Take
off now.
Yeah, you off.
Yeah, take off. You got to go pick up the kids.
That's,
Like, go
that's
ahead.
a boss move right there. I like that. I
feel
never
me?
even thought about it like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't want to work with my wife.
That's why she's just the assistant. So where like she don't got to be in the office all day. Like
I mean, I get it. It's just because like I'm one of them people that like, and I was just having a conversation with my friend. She's a female, so she was
I
like,
hope so.
she was like, how many days a week do you want to see the person that you're talking to or interested in? I'm like 2 to 3. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, 2 to 3. She's like, I'm like, why? She's like, I want to see him like anywhere between like 5 to 7. I'm like, in a week? And she's like, yeah, like every day. Like I want to live in their
And they
skin.
aren't living together.
Yeah,
Like,
I want to live in their skin.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
live in their skin. I'm like, no, like if I'm true, like I've had girlfriends that in the past didn't work out because they wanted to see me more, and I'm just like 2 to 3 days is enough for me. So like,
yeah, I got other things to do.
yeah, so like I couldn't imagine like living with a woman. So like that's your wife, and then
Yeah.
you see her all day at work, and then you got to go home and see her all day. But maybe that'll
Okay.
change when I find a woman that I love, because obviously you know,
Yeah.
I'm single. I just haven't found that one yet.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll find somebody that I'm in love so much that I just want to see him all the time, like
Facts.
women do.
Yeah.
But at this moment, I can't see that. Like 2 to 3 days is cool for me. Once we move in, obviously we're gonna see each other every day, but I can't see you 8 hours at work, come home and see you 8 hours at home, 16, then sleep for 8 hours. So I'm seeing you like,
Yeah.
like I need some time to, you know what I'm saying, be me.
I see what you're saying. What about you, Kev? Some red flags. You ain't safe.
I was thinking, well, like we've said so many on the pod already. I don't want to say something we've already said.
You thinking of some new ones?
I be trying to, but we've done ran
I got
through
one.
them red flags. Go
If she
ahead.
tries to, if you bring up how something that she did makes you feel, and then she flips it and gets mad at you feeling a type of way about what she did in the first place, that's a red flag.
Shit, gaslighter.
Yeah. A lot, but you'd be surprised how many girls just instinctively just do that, like off rip. Like you'd be like, oh, you posted this, or like you did this and made me feel a type of way. Like, can you not do that again? They're like, oh, why are you like this? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm trying to communicate.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to communicate. And now you flipping it, getting mad at me and storming off. So like, grow up. You feel me? That's a red flag to me.
You gotta let her go.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
big
said,
red
once
flag.
you start that and you kind of like, I learned once you let something just keep going, they just going, it's going
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to dead that right there.
worse and worse. You gotta dead it. Like,
I got one now though. If she's like fresh off a relationship and she hasn't had that time alone to heal, so to speak,
man, you preaching to me right now.
they love to. I don't know. I feel like a lot of women love to just jump right into the next
Oh
one.
my gosh,
See, they're the serial monogamous. They're always in a relationship.
Yeah.
They never have that time alone.
Either that or it's hot girl summertime for them. You know it's either one or the other. They either jumping from relationship to relationship, or they get out of one and now it's she outside.
Yeah, and I
whole
used to be like, damn, she got another boyfriend. But I found like looking at my past, like relationship wise, like I don't even want to call them relationship. I only had 2 exes since I've been in high school and above. But when I sat down with myself and was trying to figure out, like I said at the beginning of the year, what I wanted to do in my life, and as far as focusing and getting more discipline, I found that there's always somebody like in my life as far as woman wise, like not even dating wise, but like we either talking or we spending time like significant time together, and that's just not healthy. Like you need time to yourself to grow, to heal as a person. So I'm like, damn, I'm no better than them. That's the ones that I'm just not with the title. Like I just don't have the title of boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm still like spending significant time with somebody else, and it just don't work that way. Like you need time to yourself.
You
as a
got
human
you.
to grow.
I also think that as a man, like women are the biggest distraction to men.
Oh my god.
To where it's like you will sacrifice so much of your mission to go link with her at this time, or go do this at this time, or account for the attention that she wants.
Oh yeah.
Like you will sacrifice so much of your mission to the point where I've been single since 2020. Like I've been single mad long, haven't taken anyone seriously because of that. Because I realized, because in that last relationship, I realized that she was doing things like she wanted to fall asleep on FaceTime. She wanted to.
Man, women love that.
Love that shit.
You do that. You do it once and you trapped. You can never.
Trapped.
You can't.
Be hot as hell when you wake up in the morning. Dead.
Phone got the
Overheated.
fucking
Phone
the
dead and hot.
notification on that.
Dead and hot, boy. But yeah, like she wanted extra attention, all this extra time. I'm trying to, and I'm busy. Like I'm up before the sun comes up. I'm out. I don't get home until late at night half the time. Then I gotta do whatever I gotta do at the house, like laundry, clean up the room, like little stuff like that. Learn more about insurance and stuff. I'm an insurance agent, but
Holla at my boy.
and like I literally have to like, I'm Googling stuff. I'm learning stuff online. So like all that time I'm spending in the crib working, she wanted me to be on FaceTime, and I'm like,
I can't do that, baby.
I can't. I'm trying to build this up for us. Like I'm trying to build this up for us.
For you. Like,
You feel me? This is for
They don't
you, and you
understand
mad because you're not getting attention. So like, I was like, all right, well, I'm not taking nobody seriously until my castle's built. Then I'll go find a queen. You feel me?
Yeah, like that was something else that I had to, like I said, when I was figuring out, like, man, like it's always somebody. Like you gotta scale it back, like especially like the casual sex. Like that's the number one thing for men that's like that will kill all your goals and your ambitions, bro. Like that is the number one waste of energy for you.
Yeah.
Just mindly just going out there just having sex just with women that you just physically attracted to, not even interested in.
Yeah.
Just going out there and just all the time. Like it really will just suck the life out.
Gotta find a
Literally.
balance. Gotta find a balance.
I mean,
Because everyone has needs. You gotta find a balance.
yes and no. So in the beginning of the year, I actually didn't have sex at all for the first 3 months of the year.
Like
Yeah.
you chose to. That was
Like
a
I
conscious
was like
choice.
like trying to
That boy went celibate.
yeah, like I was trying to like really concert. So I was in the gym a lot.
I seen you in there.
Yeah, I've been trying to get right. March hit and something popped up. It was
Yep.
you know,
like that.
me and
It be like that.
Yeah, girl popped up in my life, and we kind of. But like you said, like I had a schedule, so like, I wake up, I go to work, after work, come home, go to the gym, get myself together, do my my routine.
Yeah.
Then I read my Bible at night. Right. March came, met this girl. After work, I'm going straight to her crib.
But throw off the whole schedule.
I'm not going to the gym. I'm missing the gym. I'm like 3-4
Bro.
weeks behind on my Bible readings. Like, and then it's like when you just take a step back, I'm like, damn, like I'm distracted. Like
Yeah.
my whole schedule that I once knew and loved is thrown off now.
It was turned
Because,
upside
like,
down,
you're enjoying it. You having fun. Like what you're doing is fun, but it's like you gotta look at the bigger picture. Like,
Yeah.
bro, really gotta stay locked in.
Yeah.
Not that I don't enjoy the time I spend with family, friends, women, whatever the case may be, but like you said, it's for trying to build that castle for. So
Exactly.
you gotta look at the bigger picture.
And like you can, I'm a firm believer. You can do the casual sex thing as a man as long as you allot a specific days of the week for it. Like you have to prioritize your main mission for 6 days out of the week, and then that Friday night, that Saturday night,
gotta cheat.
have some fun.
You got like a cheat day. That's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, have some fun. Like I do not link women during the week. Only Saturday, maybe Friday night.
See, I mean that is a great schedule. Just like
Yeah.
But what I experienced in the first 3 months of this year from not having sex at all,
Yeah.
like changed my whole perspective on that. So like I did a little research. It's called like semen retention.
Okay, I've heard of it.
So,
Yeah.
like for people that don't know, as the man's body,
Build up that life force.
We our body naturally produces testosterone. That's what makes our hair grow,
Yeah.
muscles, beard, facial hair, all that, right? So when you don't have sex, your body only holds so much testosterone. So when you build up the maximum amount and you're not using it, it breaks back down to your body and gives you more energy. So
Yeah.
when people take like human growth hormone and stuff, that has like increased their testosterone. That's why people get all swole,
Yeah.
get a bunch of acne and stuff because they're increasing their, their testosterone in their body.
Yeah.
So yeah, them first 3 months, skin was nice, hair was growing fast, muscles getting bigger.
Yeah.
Like damn, like more energy. I'm sleeping better. So it's like it's
And
it's
like you
definitely
wasn't
benefit.
busting at all. Like
Nah,
those 3
I
months.
wasn't doing
None of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't.
He said that's impressive. He said,
Yeah, that's impressive. Much respect.
I mean, it was hard, but like,
Yeah.
like I said, I was sat down with myself in the beginning of the year. Like, how bad do you really want it?
that's really a question you got to ask
how
yourself.
bad do you really want it? Like,
Yeah.
because the lifestyle I was living before, I wasn't gonna get where I wanted.
Yeah.
Just linking a bunch of girls, not even a bunch of girls, but just linking girls like with nothing attached to it, just doing
Yeah.
it just to do it. Like you're wasting resources, you're wasting energy, literally.
That's a
Word.
fact.
So yeah, like obviously everybody got needs, but
Yeah.
Right.
in them first 3 months, like, or I would say first 2 months, because March I didn't even make it into March. Like it was the first week of March.
Okay.
You hit the third month though. You hit it.
Yeah, so it was 2 months and some change, but yeah.
We gonna round up.
February short.
Yeah.
I had January in the shortest month of the year. So I'm slowly trying to get myself back to where I was at before, just because, like I said, everything in my life just got better, more energy.
Right.
I was looking better.
Yeah.
Looking better. I'm better. Gains getting better in the gym.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking buskier. Like everything
Yeah.
look better.
I might have to try that.
Yeah. Try it out, bro.
Let me stop capping. I ain't gonna try it.
Bro, I'm telling you, try it for a month, bro.
I got
One
how
month.
many
Just
weeks?
try it for 1 month, and you'll see.
I'll try it for about 4 weeks. Wink, wink.
Yeah, like that's a month.
It's in 4 weeks.
You worry about the wrong. No, we could talk about that
I
later.
know it's in 4 weeks. Never mind.
What's in for? What am I missing? Is it Memorial Day?
Yeah,
Is it?
that's what I was thinking.
It's like a month and something.
This is what I was thinking. Look,
4
right on
weeks.
schedule.
Hey, yo. Got him on the phone right now. This guy, he got the Riz, man.
No, I do not. I'm actually a wholesome young man.
Like I said, I'll be seeing y'all out, man. Don't.
I'm a wholesome young
guys,
man.
man, I'm
I don't know how to speak to women. They actually run away when they see me. So
Yeah, I be scaring him.
Don't believe that.
But I got a little bit of an off the wall question for y'all.
oh man,
For $1 million, would y'all put your dick in a glory hole with a 50% chance that it's a dude on the other side?
for $1 million?
For $1 million.
How long I gotta stay there?
So you nut.
Oh, nah. Yo, you can't go ahead. Answer first thing.
You never gonna
Put
know.
it on me
You're the guest. You're the special guest.
for $1 million, 50-50 chance. I'm gonna have to say no, man.
You'll never know.
I'm gonna have to say no. Just
And you'll walk away never knowing.
and you'll just.
Yeah.
That would eat me up alive for.
I have
It's just,
nightmares,
it's just
bro.
a wall in a hole, bro.
Yeah, I don't want it. If I got to get the million like that, I don't want it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want it. 50-50 is too. That's too much.
It's
Too down the middle.
That's a coin flip.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, but you never gonna know, bro.
But now I don't know if I'm gay. Really think about that. You don't know if you don't know. like now for the rest of your life, you don't know if you
ain't
did
nothing
some
wrong with
stuff.
that. Love is love, but that's just not me. Like I support.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
LGBTQ plus community, but I just couldn't live with that. Like,
six
I like
figures?
women. I'm 7, bro.
So that's 7.
7. I'm at 6 zeros, but
Oh, you doing it?
I might fuck around and do it.
Nah, you doing it. Ain't no mic.
I don't play- for $1 million,
Shit.
like $1 million is a lot. That's a lot of money.
That's a
Like,
life-changing amount of
I work
money.
in banking, so like I see like money. Like I work with
Yeah.
$1 million is all.
And we're not
That's a
talking
lot of
about,
bread.
everyone likes to say, oh, but after taxes. No, $1
It's
million in your
tax-free.
bank account.
It's
the next
cash
day.
on this table
Yeah.
right here. Like yeah,
Sheesh.
I've seen what $1 million look like, cash.
I haven't, but I've seen what like 300,000 look like, and that's a lot. So I can
Yeah.
imagine what
In 20s, that's like
yeah,
3 stacks as long.
but
Nah, bro. 50-50 is crazy. 50-50 is
That shit is
wild,
kinda
bro.
crazy.
I don't think I could do
I
it.
couldn't live with myself knowing just
Yeah, especially
I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything. So
Cam, you getting that mill, bro?
he doing it. I don't. If you said yes, I wouldn't judge you. Honestly, like it's $1 million.
It's tempting.
I just couldn't. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's tempting.
You want to say yes? Just go ahead and say yeah.
I'm not. I don't want to say yes though because if it's a
if you're thinking about it and it's tempting you, you would do it.
You seen
No,
$1 million
that's
spread on
not
the
true.
table, you might fuck around and do it.
because I've been tempted to take down something I shouldn't take down and I didn't do it.
That's different though.
How is that different?
You
It's
ain't
a-
getting, you ain't get $1 million for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm getting a nut off. Like, what you mean?
that's not the same thing at all.
That's not the same thing at all.
I don't know, bro. I can't. I can't do it.
Bet you that $1 million feel better than a nut.
If it came from a guy, I bet you it don't.
Bet
You would never.
You
know,
would
though.
never.
That's
You
the
would
thing.
know.
You take
That's the
it,
problem.
You think
That's
about it
the
too much.
problem.
Think about it too much. You'll take it. It's all right though.
I don't think I'm taking it.
I'd do it.
I don't think I'm taking it.
It's cool though.
You got any questions for us before we wrap this up? You can ask us anything. Any question. Anything about women, life, bread.
Except for how we started the
Sports.
podcast.
Everyone asks
Yeah, I
us
was
that.
about to say probably. Oh, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
I like to do my questions beforehand. No, I don't think I got no questions. I appreciate y'all for having me on here.
And a review for the show.
Man, like I was telling y'all before the show started, loving what y'all doing. Y'all always got interesting guests on here. Editing, shout out to Cam. Editing is always good.
Yes, sir.
Videography is
The man
always
behind the
good.
scenes.
I mean, got to shout out the whole squad. But yeah, y'all doing y'all thing, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on here.
Of course, appreciate you
Of
coming.
course. You want to shout out anything for the people?
Yeah, shout out friends and family. Shout out One Life Apparel. Shout out D Bigger Picture, doing big things. Shout out to NAACP. We try and do it in the community, man. That's what it's all about. So Shout them out.
Yes, sir. You can check. You go follow us on Instagram at official on the low. I'm in the bio at 302kev.
I'm in the bio as well. I'm at BLU13.
Make sure y'all hit that big red button for your boys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll holla at y'all next week.
Hit it. Deuces.
Let's get it.
It's a shame how many bitches giving out they brain. They attracted to men with status. I'm teaching you the game. Don't you worry about a bitch. Don't you worry about the fame. Just focus on your grind and watch that money fall like rain. I maneuver through these flows like a nigga on a jet ski. Your bitch steady peeping chill, bro. She don't impress me. Niggas tryna